Hey, what's going on? Thanks for checking out my video. This is my OneWheel. It's a new toy I got. It's basically an electronic skateboard with a big, large wheel in the center that has computers on either side of the board that automatically balance it for you once you're up and ready to rock. And as you lean forward, it picks up momentum and off you go. Um, yeah, I've been seeing this thing for a while now. I've been getting ads like crazy for it ever since I clicked it once. It just wouldn't stop showing up. It just looks so much like so much fun. Um, and just let it bounce around in my brain of all the possibilities of things you could do, like enjoy nature and going outside down trails and whatnot. And one of my other big hobbies is playing disc golf. So being able to just go out on a course and go from shot to shot, I feel like you could play a lot more disc golf if you could save the steps and have a little bit more energy. But anyways, I digress. So it's MSRP is at like 1800. Its top speed is like 19 miles an hour. It weighs about 27 pounds. It goes from anywhere from 12 to 17 miles, obviously depending on the terrain. The recharge time is 100 minutes. And it can pretty much do, city concrete, grass, dirt, and packed sand. So just today, it's December 17th. So like 3 days ago, I had gotten it in the mail, and I was out front and testing the limits on this thing. I think I was going 18 miles an hour, leaning too far forward, and then overcorrected backwards, and I bit it. It came out from underneath me, and I took like a concrete punch right to the rear end. And so this is about 2.5 days later. I'm feeling a little bit better. I've rested, and wow, you really got to respect the speed this thing can go, because it can definitely could hurt you if you're not careful. And that's why I kind of like doing these sidewalks in these neighborhoods across from where I live, because it's giving me the opportunity to practice turning and whatnot in a much more safer area, because our neighborhood doesn't have sidewalks and whatnot. In this video, I'm wearing a GoPro chest harness with a mount, so you're seeing kind of a 45-degree angle from about 5 foot or so. Just not a bad camera angle. I'm a little interested in maybe trying out something else, maybe getting something attached into the board itself, maybe on the back end, so you can get kind of an angle of seeing down where the intended path is. I think that'd be kind of cool. I would say that it's pretty easy, especially on smoother, flatter surfaces like you see in most of this, to have a pretty casual stance and not be too overworked and trying to keep your balance. But definitely you have to transition from berms, big berms. You would definitely want to have some bent knees and be ready for that impact. One of the cooler things is that it comes with an app that you install on your smartphone that lets you see pretty much everything that you would need. Like it connects Bluetooth, so you could see like currently what percentage that battery it was at, and how long until the charge is complete. And it keeps stats like your last ride's like top speed, and your life's top speed, and your mileage of like your last ride, and then that week, so on and so forth. It also, one of the cooler features I think is that it lets you change some of the specs on how your board is currently riding. So basically it'll adjust like how much you can turn on, pivoting your ankles on the front or the back of the board to turn, how tight that is, or the top speed. So if you had a younger child using it, you might turn the setting down so that they can't go crazy fast. And then one of the really cool things that was unexpected was that it has a regenerative a battery, so when you're going downhill and braking, it actually charges the battery. But yeah. Thanks for watching. I know the footage wasn't super thrilling, but just a little insight of some of the fun things that I occasionally have going on in my life.